welcome to For Flow with Chloe. So this is a reading I'm pulling surrounding the solar eclipse on the 3rd of October. You may have seen the short that I pulled earlier with these three major arcana. So we got the Sun, Judgment, and the Empress. And I also got this candle magic card. So in that very quick reading, I just sort of said that the Sun, Judgment and the Empress together, I feel, is talking about certain areas of our lives being lit up. And a real focus being put upon them, and a real focus being put upon ourselves, and forgiving ourselves for, past mistakes, and maybe ways that we have lied to ourselves, or things that we chose that just don't resonate with us anymore, and sort of forgiving past versions of ourselves that made choices we maybe wouldn't make now, or not making a choice that we wish we had, and just letting all of that go, and really going into our feminine energy of the Empress card and forgiving ourselves. So all of that sort of need to release and self-forgiveness is coming from that Judgment card. And I was just sort of saying that the fact that the Sun is there with Judgment, I feel, is a real solar eclipse thing. Also, I didn't mention there is the little new moon symbol on the corner of that Empress card. And the candle magic, I was saying this is about us being our own guiding light and really lighting the way for ourselves. This is a time where the Sun becomes eclipsed temporarily or partially by the moon. So we have this sort of shadow fall upon the Sun, this shadow fall upon our vitality, on our self-image. And when that shadow passes over, I feel that is an opportunity to look into our shadows and release them, and release ourselves of past hurts, past pains. So I'm just going to carry on pulling from the deck I was on, which is the Wild Unknown. To go a bit deeper with this reading, what do we need to let go of? So we got another ecliptic on that card with the 9 of Cups. I've got a whole watch there. I'm going to pull this one first. So we get the Sun of Wands. So that is our Page of Wands. The Emperor, the 3 of Swords, the Chariot in reverse, and the Queen of Pentacles, who was also in reverse. Oh, this one wants to come out. My deck is actually my deck's very higgledy-piggledy. Should have sorted it out before I started pulling cards. We then have the 9 of Wands. Again, with the eclipse, solar eclipse kind of symbol on it. Okay, so this Nine of Cups, it's about our dreams. It did kind of want to come out upside down. So what we need to release may be something about reviewing or reassessing what it is our dream is. Maybe our dreams and our manifestations have changed. Maybe what we thought we wanted for ourselves and what we thought our goal was has been flipped on its head. Or maybe it needs to be flipped on its head and reassessed. This Sun of Wands is our Knight of Wands as well. And this one, again, it kind of wanted to come out upside down, but I put it the right way up. But because we also got two reversals later on, I'm going to take it as with caution. So it's about a message often coming in, a direct energy coming in. But when it is reversed, it can be this impulsive, incessant kind of pushing or recklessness to achieve or get the message across or the point across. Or as it's just come after that Nine of Cups, maybe this over pushing to achieve our dreams. Maybe, you know, we've been making reckless decisions based on what our, trying to get to a place that we thought was our dream, that we've been wishing and hoping for, and, you know, just creating this kind of, actually, maybe it's creating a bit of self-sabotaging energy, trying to get there in a rush, and maybe it's not working out because it's not meant to be. Then we get the Emperor. Notice we've got almost full, well, we've got a full eclipse symbol up on the corner of the Emperor. And we've also got the Empress on the table, the Emperor and the Empress together as divine counterparts. So for some of you, this may be symbolising you and your significant other. Maybe this is a relationship that you thought was your dream relationship, your dream person, and it's turned out not to be. Also, the Emperor is balanced. The Emperor drives the Chariot, which we also have in the reading in reverse. And, you know, he does a good job of driving the Chariot when he is in a balanced and poised and calm state of mind. But when he's not, he's reckless, he's out of control, the Chariot's out of control, and later in the reading, the Chariot is in reverse. That full ecliptic being in the corner as well, I think this harks back to the full solar eclipse, which was back in Aries season, so back in April, was it? And that eclipse occurred on the Aries and Libra axis. And now we have a solar eclipse in Libra, a partial one, occurring on that same axis. So that's very interesting. So this may be something to do with that, something that happened or that was being reassessed or looked at during that time period around that first full solar eclipse in April. I'm sure it was April. Then we get the Three of Swords, triangulation. They're all tied together. Yourself, the other, and the whole situation, all tied together in this like web of pain. This can be past traumas. This again could relate to this relationship that didn't work out, that needs to be let go of. The pain of this, or something, of this dream. This dream could be something else. But it is something to do with relying on a significant other person, because we've got that pairing of the Empress and the Emperor. This is to do with some sort of relationship to somebody, whether it's a love relationship, a parental relationship, a business relationship, or an offer that a specific person was offering that you were invested in, that you thought was your dream. After Three of Swords, we have the Chariot in reverse. So it should be that way up. There is this clarity and, again, this like ecliptic type symbol going on again. Sorry, there's something happening on my phone. I just need to stop that. An alarm trying to go off. Yes, this is about impulsivity and recklessness when the Chariot's in reverse, and impatience. Maybe someone or something pushed too hard. We then get the Mother of Pentacles, which is the Queen of Pentacles, who is normally the patient lady, the most patient of women. She becomes impatient. So we've got a lot of impatience, frustration, pain going on in this reading of what we need to let go of. So what we need to let go of is this pain and the frustration of keep pushing and piling into something that is just, as I said, frustrating and causing pain and impatience. You need to be out of balance in your own energy. It's throwing your energy off balance when the Chariot is in reverse like this, and very much so if the Queen of Pentacles is in reverse. She's no longer nurturing to herself, and she's smothering. It could be someone smothering you, or you feeling the need to smother others, or like feeding and investing too much into other relationships, like mollycoddling people, micromanagement of situations. But then we get this Nine of Wands. It's coming to an end. We had a 9 earlier with the 9 of Cups. It's an ending. This cycle is coming to an end. This cycle of being stuck in this dream that you had, like the cycle of keep giving to this thing that isn't working or did not work for you. The cycle of investing your energy in that is coming to an end. Usually by the 9 we can be, it's time to give that final push through our barriers that are holding us in this cycle. So that fear of, like, it's pushing past that barrier that's been keeping us stuck and trapped in this cycle. It's saying, no more. No more putting up my defences, no more building my defences to keep going back round in this loop and this cycle that just causes pain for me and frustration for me. It's time to push through it. It's time to push through that boundary of fear and say, enough is enough. And obviously the first three cards was about really shining a light on that and looking at that and forgiving ourselves for being entrapped within that. And the Empress is a similar energy to the Queen of Pentacles, but more powerful. And where we were not being nurturing to ourselves and maybe overindulging others, or being squashed, smothered by others. We need to give back to ourselves. Aim to nurture yourself. Okay, I'm going to leave that deck. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to say, what do we need to do for now to help release this? What energy do we need to go into? And I've got Temperance. So we need to be patient. I'll take one from the top. Justice. We need to find our patience to bring things back into balance. And this is the Sword of Truth on the Justice card. And that's that, shining that light of clarity, that epiphany, that enlightenment about the truth, about being patient and true to our spirit, and acknowledging that we need to be patient with ourselves and be true to ourselves. And I want some from the Light Seers. In the bottom of the deck, I have the Four of Pentacles, which is holding on to the past. So that's what's crossing those. We need to let go. We need to be patient and accept that we need to let go. And then we get the Six of Pentacles, which is some growth. It's the giving and receiving card. Only when we've acknowledged, been patient with ourselves and really, looked at and acknowledged this truth about the fact that whatever this dream was is not working, then that's when we can truly start to receive again. That's when we can truly come into balance. 6 is a harmonious number. And that's when we can truly start to be in balance, because like I said, we were out of balance here. These two are sticking out. Then we have the World. Completion. The cycle is complete and we can come into our new, fuller understanding and cycle and be fully in tune with ourselves, fully united with ourselves and our new cycle where we are in balance, where we are giving and receiving. And then we get Judgment again. Release state again. So it's about patterns repeating. These 2, 3. Yeah, releasing. The 8 of Swords. Don't repeat the pattern. And then we get some slow growth. He's moving slowly, but he's growing. It's the Knight of Pentacles. And then we get the Devil. This Devil has this person. He's pulling the strings of this person. And this person is blindfolded and tied up. The way they see themselves in the mirror is tied, but in truth they're free. This is about releasing this. These 3 go together. We need to release this past self, the way we see ourselves, the way we were seeing ourselves as trapped. We need to liberate ourselves and liberate our spirit from this toxicity, because this cycle was toxic. And then these 3 colour match. They go together. We've got all the circles, all the bright colours, all the growth, all the completion, and all the harmony, and all that moving towards growth, towards something better. And to stop holding on to it. And we've got the Four of Wands, celebration, letting go. So the Two of Wands, it's like, you know, a nice portal, like a nice transportational portal of freedom and new opportunities. And when it's four, it's doubled, and we are party time. And then we get the Page of Cups. So a new dream, a new wish. Got two more. And we have the Queen of Swords, that sword of truth again. And she's looking out across the seas with clarity. We also get the Five of Pentacles. This might make someone feel left out in the cold. I don't think this is you. I think you going into this energy, releasing these toxic cycles to create this growth and move towards your new cycle, this like party vibe, this self-celebration vibe, this new dream, this new sort of self-love investment thing, and to look forward with clarity into your future. It's going to make somebody feel left out in the cold. That's not you. And I think you need to not worry about that. You need to be strong. The Strength card. You need to stand strong, because once this person feels left out in the cold, they might come knocking once they feel desperate enough. And oh, I just accidentally knocked a card over off of that deck, and it's the Star. You need to focus on your wish. You need to reach for your stars. You need to make this happen for you. So find your strength. Find your focus. You know, and go into this clear, calm state of tranquility to know where it is you are going. And you can have it, you can have the star, you can have your manifestation, you can have your wish. I'm going to take an Everyday Witch card. I've got two. I've got Water Magic and Meditation for Creativity. So yeah, go deep into your emotions. What is your emotional wish? You know, you can cast, if you put, the Cups cards and Water cards are always about emotions, emotional depth. And so you need to really dig deep and really feel this wish from the bottom of your heart. And then you can put it out there. You can fire it out there with passion. Fire cards, which this one is, it always requires passion. And I think that goes right back to that sun card at the beginning as well. You can, you know, set this new dream alight. You can burn it into reality. And that's the reading, guys. Thank you for watching Flow with Chloe, and I'll see you soon. Happy eclipse.